Jacksonville Jaguars fans, happy victory week. First place in the division on a playoff run right now. 9-4 record, third overall in the whole AFC. This is a great time to be a Jags fan. I've waited 25 years for a team like this. This is better than any other team we've had in the past. We have a better quarterback. We still have a defense. We got a run game. We got the right coaches in place. President, GM, everything is setting perfectly into place right now, and it's a great time to be a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. Today, we're just going to go over some of the stuff from the previous game. I want to go over some Twitter content like I do on all my YouTubes. Just go over a couple Trevor throws, other guys that have been stepping up for us. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. You're looking on the screen right now. Jaguars have scored 25 plus points in 6 straight games for the first time since 2007. We went to the playoffs in 07. Our quarterback was David Garrard. We had Fred Taylor. We had MJD. We had a run game and defense just like this team right now. But we have a better quarterback. We have a better head coach. We have a better GM. Everything is better. This is one of the best Jaguars teams since like the 90s. I'm not even joking. And we don't even have Travis Hunter right now. If we had him, this team would be elite, which it already is elite. I just want to go over a couple of these Trevor throws. Trevor, let it rip, Lawrence. You give him a couple weeks to learn the offense. Now Liam's telling him to let it rip. This is the results you're going to get. Great throws, timing throws. Look at him, drop back, plant his foot, dime, BTJ's back, one-handed over the shoulder. Like all this stuff is working together now. All of a sudden, Trevor's finding BTJ. That was like a problem last year. Everybody tried to claim. Only Mac Jones can hit BTJ because of what is going on this year. No, BTJ wants to step up and make a catch. Then he can have the confidence that he's supposed to have, and they can have the connection they're supposed to have. Look at Trevor. This is an amazing play call by Liam Cohen, by the way. He saw the same thing against the Colts last week. He did the same formation, hit him with a stop and go. Trevor throws a dime to Jacoby Myers into the end zone in the rain. Like, that's elite quarterback play. That's elite coaching. This is an elite team. Just those little plays, they matter. Trevor going deep again. Over the shoulder, Tim Patrick, a guy that we traded for in the offseason that people forget, James Gladstone, another great trade. He's great depth when we have these injuries. Parker Washington, Travis Hunter's been out. They're making these plays. BTJ's finally back making plays again. This is a beautiful sight to see, and we did this against the Colts, who were the number 1 in the division. Everybody's hyping up the Colts. Man, Colts suck. Jags just ran through them. Look at the dime. Like I said, BTJ is back. His confidence is back. That's the main thing with him, man. He needs confidence. The moment he starts dropping and being scared, he's going to continue to do that. But when he has a couple catches like this, all of a sudden, he's going to continue to do that as well. I'm telling you, he needs confidence. Tim Patrick, look at, oh my God, that was the throw. We'll see it 100 times, but this throw by Trevor Lawrence. And if you're a Jags fan, you have seen Trevor do this a million times. He does the spin out. He always does this. But this is why, this is a perfect time to do it. Unblocked rusher, he sees it, he has to beat it, spins out, look at him. A crossbody, dime, looking like Jumpman, Mike Jordan, straight to Tim Patrick. That's the elite prospect that y'all been begging for. He's always been in there. He's still in there. We can't get rid of this quarterback. Trevor is our quarterback. Stop hating on him. If he goes to another team, he's going to win a Super Bowl for a random team like the 49ers or the Steelers or some random team. Do not let this quarterback get out of our building. Y'all act like we've had plethora of great quarterbacks. We've had terrible quarterbacks forever. Non-stop. Even all the people that love Blake Bortles, he was trash. He had one good season, and we had a run game and a defense. That was not Blake Bortles carrying us to that playoff run. Yes, he played good in the playoffs. Doesn't mean he's a great quarterback. Trevor can be the great quarterback that we've been begging for. The franchise. This is what it is. Those throws show it. Remember back in 2022 when we had that run to make the playoffs? Trevor's beating the Ravens. That Cowboys game, throwing dimes. It's in there. Sometimes you need some time to learn a new offense. Liam Cohen brought in a brand new offense. He had to have some time to learn it. That's how quarterback is. This is a developmental league with the NFL. You need time to figure these type of things out. And I'm not just talking about the Jaguars. I'm talking about every single quarterback in the NFL needs time to develop. By the way, it's officially a winning season for the Jags. Congrats, Jags fans. We're 9-4. 9-8 is the worst we can do, so that's a winning season. Trevor's had 3 winning seasons in the last 4 years. 3 in this 5 years, and that rookie year doesn't even count with Urban Meyer. Y'all want a new quarterback so bad, but this guy keeps giving us winning seasons. He's showing that he can be elite. Do not give up on Trevor yet. The future looks damn good, I'm telling you. Imagine next year when we have Travis Hunter and we add Caleb Bransall to this team. That's been hurt all season as well. That's a second-round draft pick safety, and we needed safety help. Not to mention all the free agents we're going to get, the draft. James Gladstone's going to have an actual offseason. He's going to cook, I'm telling you. Tim Patrick, like I said, the depth is so important, man. When you don't have depth, you can't win, because then all of a sudden the talent drops so much. You have a guy like Tim Patrick that sits on the bench and can come in and make plays for us. That shit matters. 5-1 since the bye. 5-1 since the bye. And that was after that bad Rams game. Like I said, Jumpman Trevor. Look at last week, the top 10 quarterback performances of week 14. Trevor Lawrence, 3rd place. Total EPA was 14.9. The only quarterbacks better were Matthew Stafford, MVP candidate, and Josh Allen, MVP from last year, probably another MVP candidate today, or this year. It was a great week for Trevor. Right when everybody wants to give up on him, do not give up on Trevor. I'm telling you, it's the wrong move. Brent Strain's giving a thumbs up after BTJ's awesome one hand. He told him. I love this team, dude. Right here, give up on Trevor at your own risk. I'm telling you. Liam Cohen building the quarterback's confidence instead of someone who doesn't. You know, it's really refreshing. Like, you got to give him time to build his confidence. That's what a good quarterback coach does. That's what a good offensive coordinator does. Give him time to build his confidence. He makes throws that half the league cannot make because he has that elite prospect. He's an elite prospect. He has the talent in him. He has the arm power that some guys don't have. Get a good coach around him, look what happens. From weeks 10 through 14, quarterback success percentage. Matthew Stafford, number 1. Trevor Lawrence, number 2. Do not give up on Trevor. I know this is a Trevor fan page at this point, but y'all just want to give up on Trevor so bad. By the way, the Pro Bowl is a joke. I just looked at the list the other day. I think it was yesterday. I think one Jaguar was on there, and he was like 8th out of, I forget who it was, too. Eric Armstead was like the only one. How was Devin Lloyd not the best number 1 voted Pro Bowl linebacker? Parker Washington has 2 punt returns on the season. He's not even on the list. What are we talking about? The Pro Bowl is a joke. I'm not worried about it. I want to see those all-pros for Devin Lloyd, for Parker Washington, because they're all-pro returners and linebacker. Talking about Trevor's confidence again. Oh, look at this. You think the Jaguars missed Trayvon Walker? I've been trying to tell y'all Trayvon is a dog, an absolute dog in the run game. His motor is nonstop. He's so strong, setting an edge. Look, the ball's out there. He's not done. He's going to come finish up the play. Trayvon, man. There's a reason he went number 1 overall, for his intangibles and all the type of stuff he has. He's a great player, man. He's Josh Hines Allen. Okay, maybe he's a better pass rusher, but Trayvon is a better run defender, and he's still a good pass rusher. Trayvon is a good player. It matters when he's not on the field. You can tell the difference. Just look at these plays of Trayvon nonstop. He's in the backfield over and over. That stuff matters, and we need to bring back these Prowlers next year full time. We don't lose in them. We gotta get the jerseys, man. We cannot go back to these old jerseys that we've been wearing the last 5 years. We need the big cat on the sleeve forever. Forever. Look at this, man. Liam's always so hyped up, man. I love that. He reminds me of me, how hyped up he gets, man. I haven't loved a coach this much since Jack Del Rio, and that's saying something. Doug Marrone brought us to the AFC Championship, but I knew he wasn't the guy long term. Doug Peterson giving off the play calls to Liam Cohen, get the hell out of my building. Doug Marrone, I loved him as a person, but like I said, he wasn't the future. Jack Del Rio brought back this team after we sucked after the 90s. Liam Cohen's bringing back this team, and this is going to be a trending thing. This is not a one-year fluke, I promise that. We got all the Bucs fans coming out super salty about Liam Cohen, and they were talking all that shit last year. Now they're begging for him back. I know why you were talking all that shit, because y'all wanted him as your head coach. Well, sorry. Jags got him. Jacoby Myers, thank you so much. 22 catches, 284 yards, and 3 touchdowns in his last couple games he's doing as a Jaguar. Way better trade than I even said. And on one of my last TikTok videos, well, actually it was YouTube as well, I was talking about bringing him in. And James actually did it. 20 years I've been begging for the Jags to do certain things. They would never do it. James Gladstone actually knows what the fuck he's doing. And it changed the team. We got a guy that actually going to catch the ball. That matters for Trevor. Nobody wants to catch the ball for Trevor for some reason. Then we get Jacoby Myers. All of a sudden he's catching everything. I thought Trevor threw hospital balls. I thought he was making these guys drop the ball. No. Those are NFL receivers that just suck and are not making plays for their quarterback. That's what it is. We haven't even reached the highest level of Trevor either. This is still building. Let's see what we got here. Oh, they had a bunch of Jags legends this week, which is funny because they brought in Torrey Holt, who played for our team for one season, didn't even catch a touchdown for us. But I guess he's a Jags legend. Ooh, this is so sexy too. Travis Etienne jump cut. Reminds me of Fred T. Look at it. Whoop. That is a Fred Taylor jump cut if I've ever seen it. If you've actually watched Fred Taylor live, like I did as a kid, that is a typical, like, signature Fred Taylor jump cut. And Travis is showing something. Look at this. Whoop. Oh, that's so sexy. Look at the hole they're splitting too, man. He's setting it up. Like, this O-line is balling right now. Steezy Trev has evolved. Look at him now. Look at him now. It's hilarious. Trevor's back to being the best deep passer in the NFL, like it's supposed to be. This right here, this dude said they're trying to figure out a way to bring the Prowlers with the new logo. And this guy's like, equipment guy said they're basically going to do what the Chargers did. I don't know what he means by that. If anybody knows, let me know. Like, I don't know what the Chargers did with their uniforms. I know they had like the throwbacks this year and they had the all yellows, but I don't know how that applies to the Jaguars. So, by the way, shout out Shad Khan and Tony Baselli for stealing Liam Cohen from the Bucs. He literally was about to sign the biggest offensive coordinator deal in the NFL, and we went and took him to be our head coach. That is the biggest move of the offseason besides James Gladstone. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, we needed him so bad, and he's changing this culture. We going to the Super Bowl, and we going to win that bitch, like Jalen Ramsey said. Look at all the Jags fans in the rain. I was out there, too. I still barely have a voice. Those are true fans right there. We deserve this. We've gone through so many losing seasons. Jags fans deserve a winning season almost more than any other team. Raiders, Browns, y'all are similar, but Jags fans, y'all deserve this. I'm telling you. Look at this. Tim Patrick, not even just catching. Put him on his ass. Put him on his ass, Tim. Put him on his ass, Tim. Watch it. Tim. Bah! Sit down. It's not just catching the ball. He's in the run game, too. Look at the power rankings. We're top 10 everywhere. A top 10 team. We're a top 10 team. Isn't that crazy? The Jags are finally a top 10 team. I've been begging for this. It's all coming together, and this is the perfect time at the end of the year when you get hot. This is the time. You want to get hot at the end of the season. We were hot, stayed out a little bit, getting hot again. Perfect timing going into the playoffs. You want to be, they always say, the cliche, people try to say Bill Belichick said it, but it was Bill Parcells. The season starts after Thanksgiving. It starts after Thanksgiving. That's when the games really matter. Because there's a lot of teams that are out the run by then. And then teams like the Jags that are trying to get in the playoffs, these games matter so much. And shout out Danny Strigow, number 92. Right here. Right here. He has been balling. Undrafted free agent, nonstop motor, setting the edge. He's a great rotational guy. He's played way better than I ever thought. He was balling in the preseason too. Same with BJ Green. Man, we got some good undrafted edge guys. Like, I really respect it. BJ's a little undersized. This dude doesn't have a lot of speed, but man, he has some power. He had a sack wiped out by the penalty. He's a beast. I mean, look at Tim Patrick. Top 10 pass catching performances. Tim Patrick is 5th. That's why you go get depth. That's why you go trade for guys like that. James Gladstone, thank you so much. Without him, who are we starting? Tim Jones? Is he going to be doing it? No. Tim Jones are the kind of guys the old GMs want to keep. We go get guys like Tim Patrick that are going to really help this team play better. Travis Etienne on pace for another 1,000-yard season. One of the best running backs in Jaguars history. He's like top 3 in rushing yards in Jaguars history. Stop sleeping on Travis. I want to give him another contract. Don't let him walk out the door either. We don't got to pay him $100 million, but don't let him walk out, man. He's a great running back. Just like I said with Danny Strigow, he got called into the Senior Bowl late. Like, showed up 2 days late after a call, came in, just made plays. That's how we earned a spot on the Jags. That's how we probably find out about him. He's like, who's the best 9-4 team? And two of the teams on this list we've already beat. We didn't play the Bears. We haven't played the Bills. I think we beat both those teams. Like I said, the cherry on top next year, Travis Hunter. It's good for Trevor right now to really spread the ball around and really learn this offense without having to force feed a guy like Travis Hunter, because you know the media will get to people's head being like, why aren't you throwing it to Travis, this and that. Let Trevor just play quarterback. Next year, we'll sprinkle in Travis on offense and defense. Like I said, cherry on top. This team's going to be elite next year. We're already elite right now, but man, we added Travis Hunter. Sucks that we don't get to watch him this year, but like I said, it's good for Trevor's development to really spread the ball around, so it is what it is. Man, I'm just so happy to be a Jags fan right now. It's been a long time coming. Obviously, we're in the playoffs in 2022, but that was a totally different team, coaching staff, GM, everything. I've just been waiting for all this to just fall into place finally. It's my favorite GM ever, my favorite coach since Jack Del Rio. Having Tony Baselli in the building matters so much. Like, he's going to get those Prowler jerseys set up next year. He's the type of player that's going to do it because he wore those uniforms back in the day. He knows how much those mean to us, how good they look. We had freaking Tom Coughlin come in and ruin our jerseys, go so plain and basic. Like, I can't believe we let him do that. But we're going to switch them this year. We're going to get back to the Prowlers. We're undefeated in them. Like I said, they give us some type of confidence. We need that. This is another big week this week. I mean, we play the Jets, which is a bad team, but you can't just look over any team. We have to win all 4 games to confirm that we're going to win the division. If we lose one game and the Texans go 4-0, then I think they jump us. I think they have the tiebreaker somehow off of common opponents or something like that. So Jags, we have to go 4-0. I really want to go 8-0 for the rest of the year. Shit, 9-0, including this Colts game. It means something when you got a home playoff game compared to having to go on the road all through the wild card. So I really want to win this division. Got to beat teams like the Jets. We're going to play the Titans again. Got to beat them. Got to beat the Colts again. And then the main game for the rest of the season will be Jags versus Broncos. Jags versus Broncos is going to be a big-time game. That'll be a possible future playoff game. So we can really see how we're going to step up and play against them. But it's a big-time week. I mean, every single week is a big-time week from here on out. We got to win every single game. Then we got to go on a 4-game winning streak in the playoff. It has to be done. Jags are way ahead of schedule right now, so maybe I'm hyping them up a little bit too much. But, man, this is a bad AFC. The Bills aren't the same. Ravens aren't the same. Obviously, the Chiefs aren't the same. We got teams like the Patriots and Broncos at the top of the AFC. There's no reason the Jags can't go on a run in the playoffs. There's no reason. We have a team. We have a team that's built for the playoffs too, running the ball, playing defense, good special teams, a good quarterback, good offensive play calling. This is the type of team that can go on a push. I've been trying to hold back this take, but man, Trevor Lawrence is starting to remind me of Eli Manning a little bit. He's the hyped up prospect, #1 overall pick, all this hype around him for so long. He started off a little average in the beginning of his career. Obviously, Trevor had a couple good seasons, especially the 2022 season. But going into that 2007 season when Eli Manning won the Super Bowl, they were not even sure if they were going to pay him a new contract. It was only his 4th year. He was still on that rookie deal. That team was a good running team. They had good defense. Eli's clutch as hell, and Trevor has that clutch gene in him. We get into the playoffs with this type of team, Trevor could go on that Eli Manning run and win a Super Bowl. I'm telling you, he reminds me of Eli. We just give him a chance to get in the playoffs, and then it's up for grabs from there. I'm telling you. I'm just so grateful for this team. I'm so grateful to be a Jags fan at 9-4 right now. It's been a long time coming. Going to have more content coming out this week. Obviously going over more about the Jets game, upcoming injuries and stuff like that. I just want to kind of go over a little bit of, Victory Monday stuff, the previous game, what it means to be 9-4 and the future for the Jags for the rest of the season. But like I said, just so proud of this team, and we can go on a run. There's a chance. Jags have a chance to go on a run. Duval. Jags are here to stay. I'm telling you.